Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable fashion and beauty. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, first time palette bingo challenges, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. All right, you guys, I'm so excited that I was asked to do this palette bingo collaboration with a bunch of other creators on Instagram. Some of them also have YouTubes as well, but Dubs Beauty, she is the one that organized this and asked me to be a part. And I'm really, really grateful because this really fits into something I want to incorporate into my YouTube for 2024. And that is not just showing new things. I really want to show my collection love, like some of my older palettes. And I've expressed that in some recent videos. And I've had a lot of you say that you really love hearing that and that you want to see some of that older content or older palettes. You want to see looks with them because we all just get so, I think, overwhelmed and just consumed with so much of the new that it's nice to actually see some people give love to their older collection. And so the palette that we are using that she, I think, must have just noticed that we all had in common is the Arrow inspired palette from Adept. And I've been wanting to get this one back out anyway. Plus, it is freezing balls here today and across the nation. And I need some like spring excitement or just an outlook of spring and some positivity and joy to come because I am not a cold weather girl and I'm over it. So this palette has always kind of just screamed like spring to me, summer. I mean, you could use it all year round, but I get excited about spring whenever I look at it. So the palette bingo, I had never done one of these before, so I used the random number generator, and it was so funny, you guys, because I've never done it before, and I wasn't really thinking, and I just hit the spin, and it's going, and then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, this is only 1 through 10, and there are 15 shades in here, not 18, because I also, not thinking, did it a second time and put in 18 numbers, and I was like, girl, do math. It's 3 times 5. There's 15 shades. So put in all 15, and I just numbered them starting here as number 1 all the way across this way. And so the numbers that I landed on were 2. So this multi-chrome here, I landed on 9, this multi-chrome, 10, another multi-chrome, and I was like, please get some mattes. And I did. I got 12 and 14, which are the 2 lightest mattes in the palette, so that'll be interesting. But you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to dip in. It's kind of nice to have the pressure of coming up with your own color story taken off your shoulders because it's chosen for you. So we shall see how this turns out. So let's go ahead and create this palette bingo look. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go in with the bright kind of yellow lime matte, and I think I'm just going to pack and do somewhat of a halo eye. I always say that I have to kind of do an adjusted halo eye because of the shape of my eye. So it's not a true halo eye. And I always also say that that's okay. Like, you don't have to do the exact, you know, technique that is, you know, the technical aspect of it if it doesn't suit your eye shape or, you know, even like your bone structure when you're, you know, contouring and things like that. You got to just do what works best for you. And for me, I always have to come up higher than my crease, and then I also have to put a matte up top, kind of connecting or blending in, because if I don't, then it just looks crazy with just a shimmer right here. It just doesn't work with how much my brow bone hangs over. So, okay, this is fun. It's not it's not scary, but it's just kind of like, okay, let's see how this looks. All right, we're gonna take the other matte shade that I got, randomly generated, and I'm gonna kind of blend those in. Ooh, we are definitely feeling some spring vibes here. But I need the hope of spring. I know it's only mid-January, but like I said, I hate the cold, and this is just, this negative temperature business is ridiculous. And I live in Texas, and it's just so funny because so many people don't realize that Texas does get really cold. Not just this year, because I know this year is extreme. There's like extreme weather going on. So it's not that it's an anomaly this year. We just actually always get pretty cold. January through March is our coldest time here. And a lot of people don't realize too, I'm just an hour and a half away from New Mexico. And then, you know, it's not that far where there's ski mountains. So, okay. Woo, we are looking bright. I haven't worn bright shadow in a while. It's been a minute. So, okay, let me remind myself what these shimmers look like that I drew, or that the number drew for me. Okay, this one's looking like that might be my, I'm trying to think of how I want to incorporate, we're just going to start laying down how I want to incorporate the 3, because okay, super, super pretty. I love this palette, you guys. I'm really, really glad this kind of forced me to get it out. And I think I said not that long ago, too, that I wanted to revisit it because it was in my top 21 palettes of 2023. This was in there along with Sumerian Sunset. And then I was like, well, I actually just really need to use it again. Okay. All right, now, man, I don't remember this one being so gritty. The Warren Patel, that shade, it's really, let's see, I'm just gonna see what it looks like on top. It's kind of gritty, glittery that I don't remember it being. Okay, I'm gonna have to swipe instead of tap because not a lot is coming off. You guys will have to let me know that have this palette if it's just mine or if everyone's is that gritty, because I really can't remember. It's been that long since I got this one out, which is a shame. That didn't really add too much, but hey, I used it. I'm staying within the rules. Okay, so, man, this is where I really wish I had a deeper shade, but okay, I guess I'll just use both mattes again, and I'll start with this one, and then probably 2/3 of the way in, and then I'll go in with the bright lime yellow. Okay, let's go with the lime. I feel like this is going to be one of those that maybe once the liner and lashes are on, it'll make a big difference. So right now I'm like, I feel like I look a little bit like a toucan or something like that. All right, the fun of palette bingo. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my last shimmer. Actually, let me use a brush because I don't, okay, I hope this isn't too dark. No, that'll work. Oh, that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the first shade though. And I think just to kind of give it a little bit more interest. I'm just going to kind of change the shape out here. Almost like it's a thick wing of this bright shade. All right, you guys, that's it. Like, palette bingo's quick when you don't have to really think too much. But I'm going to do the other eye. I'm going to pick out the liner and the lip, and we're going to see if adding those really transforms this, or if this was kind of a crazy bust, because I can't really tell right now if I like this look until I get those on. Okay, you guys got to see it in the natural light. I think I kind of like it actually now that the lashes are on and the whole look came together. It feels kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of sci-fi-ish a little bit. I mean, not totally, but you know what else it reminds me of? It reminds me so much of the Scooby-Doo packaging. This is just the palette, but the box that it came in when I got the PR box had, you know, like their wagon, their ghost machine, and it's that kind of turquoise and the lime green. So like, I feel like I'm getting Scooby-Doo, but I kind of like this. It's different for me, and that's what's fun about palette bingo. Now, I did put on this liner. It is the Mora Multi-Chrome Liner in Rhea. I really, really love this liner. It's really pretty, a pretty green. And then I also ever so slightly just drew a thin kind of line of this liner. It is the Profusion Bright Lights pastel liner in mint. And then on the lips, I wanted to kind of keep them simple since the eyes are kind of out there. So it's just a gloss. It is the NYX Wink Saga Fate in Terra. I've loved these glosses. There were 3 and they are so, so, so pretty. So anyway, that is it, you guys. I think this was super fun. I want to thank everyone for inviting me to be a part of this. And Doug, be sure and go sub to her YouTube. And this was just fun for me because it definitely got me out of my comfort zone. It forced me to use a palette in my collection that's not brand new. And if you guys want to do this at home, if you know, maybe you struggle coming up with your color stories and you're like, I would rather someone tell me what shades to use, we'll use one of the number generators. I'll have it linked in my description, the one that I used, in case you want to use that. And that is it, you guys. Let me know how you like this video. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.